So this is the problem. The wheel doesn't turn easily at all. It takes a fair bit of effort just to get it to turn. It's binding. I don't know why. So I'm going to have a look at this. It's jacked up already. Get the wheel off and have a look. I'm just going to show you the other wheel just to compare them. This is the other rear wheel. A little bit, but it's fine. Okay, let's pop this off. It just holds it. Keeps everything in place. There you go. That pops off, and then just take the covers off the slider bolts at the back. That's 2 covers like that. Take them off. And then, there you go. Size 7 hex Allen key. That's the top one cracked. Alright, the sliders are just out there. I'm just going to give myself a bit of slack by just... There you go. Right, that's them off. Let's have a look at them. Yeah. Try and pop that carrier off. This is the carrier here, just to give it a clean. It's definitely adding to my problems. Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? Looks like it's sort of jammed out all the time, so I might try just pushing that back, see how nicely that goes back. Yeah, the pads, they don't look too badly worn. They're not uneven. 2 nuts you need to get to remove the carrier are in here, and there's that one right in the top corner. Not the one you can see below the sort of wet that I've already undone by accident, but the dry one in the top right hand corner. And then there's one, that bottom hole there. There you go, I've got that one out already. They're the 2 you have to remove. Okay, so that's the state of that. I am going to clean that up with a wire brush. Hopefully allows the brake pads to move a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a little neater. Some of the rust is gone. We'll clean up the caliper the same way and see what it looks like after that. I'm going to remove the rear caliper because I can't get the piston to go back in. So the piston's stuck. It's easier just to swap out the caliper with a spare one I have, where the piston isn't stuck. So to stop the brake fluid loss, I'm going to just do a couple of quick things. First is I am going to cover up this master cylinder with a bit of cling film to help minimise the brake fluid loss. Now that doesn't do as much good as jamming the pedal halfway down. Jamming the pedal halfway down will stop most of it. Is the brake pedal jammed halfway down between the base of the seat there, and that does the most to stop brake fluid loss. The brake fluid loss shouldn't be too bad now when I take off the caliper and strop it straight out. You'll still need to bleed your brakes afterwards, but it won't be just as bad. Yeah, I couldn't get that caliper to go back in. It's jammed out. It's holding the brake pads against the rear brake disc, and it's not working properly. So I'm going to pop this caliper off, and I'm going to swap it out for this one where the caliper is going back in properly. It's all fine. So I'm just going to do a straight swap as quickly as I can. I will need to put the caliper holder back on the wheel so I can pop off the handbrake first. Got to get the handbrake cable out. I'm just going to pop this off here. There you go. That's the spring off there. Just gently tap down here. There you go. Oh, hang on. Let's just pop it off first, actually. Yeah. As easy as it looks. There you go. Now, that's just a tap of a hammer to get the brake line out. There you go. That is brake line removed. Hopefully that's in good enough condition. On this particular one is 16. On the other one I took off it was 13. That's just going to crack that there. So that's ready to come off now. That's already coming out, isn't it? I'm not going to leak out too much, so I'm just going to tighten up a tiny bit. Yeah, just going to pop them out. There we go, so that's off. Let me just pop this off. Now, just watch the copper washers on this, because they have a habit of falling off and not going where you don't want them to go. Right, there needs to be a copper washer in between the bolt and the banjo, and then in between the banjo and the brake caliper. And where the hell is it? I don't see it. It's there, it's there. I'll give it a quick clean. It's not absolutely pouring out because of the steps I took earlier, pressing the brake pedal halfway down and putting the cling film over the top of the brake fluid cylinder. So I'm just going to quickly pop that on. I'm just going to give that a little tighten. I'll get the torque setting in a sec. Okay. I just had a look at the two bleed nipples that I have to hand. One's newer and better, so I'm going to pop that one in instead. It's also got an 11mm thread on it, 11mm size, so it's going to be easier. Less chance of rounding it off when you're messing with it. Okay, so that's that one back. I'm just going to put the brake pads back. I'm just going to give them a little bit of copper ease just on the edge here where it rubs against metal, so just the tiniest bit. Obviously don't get anywhere near the friction material. The one with the two dots, this one, faces out the way, so it faces out to the road, so let's pop that there. The one with the metal clip faces in, it's on the inside of the car. Again, just the tiniest bit of copper ease, just where metal touches metal. Allow them to slide back and forth when the caliper piston goes back and forth. That goes on the inside there. Hopefully the piston's pushed in enough to get the caliper up to there. That's it there. Push the pin home, straighten it up. Move that brake cable out of the way. Now if you feel resistance with this, stop, because there shouldn't be any resistance. They should go in nice and clean. Yeah, if you feel resistance, you're possibly cross-threading it. There we go. The two slide pins are 30 Newton meters each. And then the banjo bolt is 48. That's 30. And then the banjo bolt here is 48. It's got a copper washer either side of the banjo bolt. They're meant to be replaced with brand new when you do this, but I haven't got brand new, so I'm going to reuse them. Wow, that felt like quite a lot. Right, so I'm going to remove the bar on the cling film and then look to bleed the brakes. Right, let's have this bar out. Okay, that's the bar off the brake pedal. Once you've got everything back on, don't forget to put your caps back on here, keep the muck out. Same at the bottom. Okay, and put your retaining clip back there. There you go. That's a retaining clip. And now I'm going to bleed the brakes.